Hey guys, how's it going? It's AC Milan MTL here, and today I'm here to talk to you about the match between Milan and Roma that was played at the San Siro Milan on December 16, 2013. Match valid for the 2013-2014 Serie A season, of course, match day number 16. Match that was very important for both teams, of course. Milan wanted to build up on that positive run. Obviously, they got the qualification in the Champions League against Ajax during last week, and wanted to build on that result, and of course trying to climb up the table, which is still far behind from where they wanted to be. And as for Roma, of course, trying to keep up with Juventus, which are currently 5 points ahead of them. So very, very nervous match, guys, altogether. Once again, something not quite similar to the Ajax game, but we have to say, today there was a new formation played by Allegri, the 4-3-2-1, which personally I'm not a big fan of. The team seemed very disorganized altogether. Players were everywhere. The players really didn't know their specific roles. For example, we saw Montolivo playing behind Balotelli. Montolivo was playing with Kaká. But something we need to consider is that Montolivo has been playing a more defensive role all season long. And playing him in that position, really, it's like really not ideal for him because he's obviously not used to it. He's been playing this whole season so far as more, as I mentioned, as a more defensive role. So switching like that all of a sudden in such a big important game, not something you really want to see a coach doing. But Allegri, of course, we know how he is, and he has to make up his own mind in certain things. Today I saw some very weird moments for Milan. Sometimes we were playing really poor, sometimes better. At the beginning of the game, we conceded in the first 15 minutes, I believe, against Roma. Desto scored. And honestly, guys, at that moment, I thought it was going to be a very tough match. But Zapata, this guy, it's just so funny how he gets his goals. It's like all his goals look like flukes, but in the end, it's a goal that counts. So Zapata scoring a goal there on that corner, which seemed like a header, then it hit his knee and went in. Very, very weird. Anyways, half time it was 1-1. Second half, Gabriel substitutes Abbiati, which he seemed to have some stomach pains or something like that. And within 5 minutes of his introduction to the game, he trips Gervinho, which seemed to be a 50-50 decision between a free kick and a penalty. The ref gave a penalty in the end. So Strootman from the spot makes no mistake against Gabriel, and it was 2-1 for Roma at that point. Gabriel also picked up a yellow card on that play. Very lucky not to be sent off. After that, we saw in the 66th minute the introduction of Matchday to the game. Once again, I don't understand why this guy keeps playing. Really, I think in those 30-something minutes that he played today, he didn't show anything whatsoever. Once again, we have Pazzini on the bench. Pretty sure you could do way better than Matri. And honestly, Matri, guys, terrible, terrible once again. I don't even know why he's there. But after that, 77th minute, Muntari to tie the game up, 2-2. But I have to give credit to Balotelli more on that play than Muntari. Worst players this game, believe it or not, but Muntari was one of the worst guys, especially in the first half, giving so many balls away. Really, is that not in the game? Also, Montolivo, personally, one of the worst games this season for him. He also got booked, and that means he will be missing the derby next week against Inter. Some other episodes I want to be talking about is the ref. Once again, for the second game in a row, first before against Ajax, now against Roma. Rocky, terrible, terrible ref today, making some very poor decisions. And I'm not talking about the penalty, I'm just talking about some fouls that weren't given at all. Also, Kaká getting a yellow for a small tackle. I mean, Montolivo getting booked on the complaining at the same time. Allegri getting kicked out. Come on, Rocky. I mean, get a hold of yourself. Make up some decisions, or at least not biased, and try to control the game a bit. Because the more you give yellow cards, it's not gonna calm shit down. I mean, it's gonna get things worse. Anyways, Rocky, personally, I never liked him as a ref. All the referees in the city are very poor right now. But other than that, 2-2 match, guys. Once again, another tie, which pretty much doesn't solve any of our problems in the standings. Next game will be against Inter next weekend on the 22nd. A game that is a must-win once again. A win in that game will put us 6 points behind Inter. So very, very important to get a win in that one. Inter are 4 games without a win. So this is a good chance for us to continue on that form and hopefully get a result against them. So that is it about the match report, guys. Thanks for watching. If you did like the video, please click on the like button. Also, tell me your comments in the comment section. I want to hear all about what you thought about the game. And I'll see you guys next weekend for the derby, the match review against Inter. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been AC Milan MTL here signing off. And as usual, Forza Milan.